Okay, YouTubers, case study on this one. 2003 Mazda Tribute 3.0. Everything has been done to it, from transmission rebuild to changing out the timing chain. Um, Case study on this one was after I rebuilt the transmission. The reason I did that is because transmission case um, on the casing itself, where it's sandwiched in between, there's a gasket. That gasket was actually leaking, and so that's the reason why I ended up taking the whole thing apart, taking it down, rebuilding it. Um, Believe me, it's harder to do it without an actual special transmission jack. Believe me, it is. It's a hassle, for damn sure. Reason I'm making this video is it had an overheating issue. I was very puzzled on this one, and this is our own vehicle. Had been down for a couple of months since I had other projects that I had going on. Still got to deal with my S10, which I will be um, selling pretty soon. As soon as I get everything back together on it, it's time for an upgrade to get a family truck. That two-seater won't. Well, technically it's a four-seater, but um, it became a two-seater later on, and so I have family now, and it's got to go. Anyways, so back on this one, case study it was constantly overheating. I drove it to work. It was a couple months back. It overheated on me at the last minute on the way to work, so drove it back home. It constantly was overheating. Trying to figure out why. I went ahead and warranted out the water pump, replaced it. Went ahead and warranted out the radiator as well. Thought maybe it was clogged up. Went down to the thermostat. Basically, I did the whole 9 yards of flushing out the cooling system. Also, see what else. Oh yeah, I actually removed the cylinder heads, thinking maybe there was a uh, blown maybe gasket. That it's original, it's never been touched. Uh, Last thing result that I thought was I thought it was the PCM that was going bad because it showed the same symptoms as it. Finally took a break for a while on it, and did some other things. Came back to this one. Long story short, what I ended up doing was I went ahead and started from square one again to see, okay, why is it overheating? It's just what it is the needle was showing at red line, but with my thermometer, laser thermometer, it was actually showing between 220 in some areas and 120 in others. So it wasn't actually that hot. What was going on is I didn't catch it till afterwards. The catalytic converters was the cause of this overheating, too much back pressure. Because I had kept on constantly trying to burp out the air in the line. It's like, why is it why is there air in the system? That's why I thought maybe there was a cylinder head issue. So I took the whole entire thing down to the heads off. It was like, well, it's like, since I'm going to do the heads, I might as well go ahead and replace the timing chain guides and everything. And that's what I ended up doing. um, so I put everything back together. Still was overheating. I was very puzzled. And so finally, after trying to figure out why, and that's when dawned on me afterwards. Let me check the cast. It's like even though I had the cats, the all the cats taken apart, I really didn't like look inside of it. So finally, uh, let the engine cool down, took the back cat off. That catalytic converter was plugged up. As I was revving the heck out of it, but when I revved it, it would bog down, like loss of power. And like I said, I thought there was maybe like a cross vacuum or something. I was very puzzled. I was just scratching my head left and right. Um, but anyways, catalytic converter on this one plugged up, all three of them. Back one was plugged up. Even the front ones I saw it melted, and the back ones too. I'm not too sure exactly what caused it, but anyways, I already got everything squared away on it. So now I just gotta order those. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just put a brand new um, water pump housing, because the only thing I replaced was actually the pump itself. I did notice that there was a ring on the housing with behind the water pump, that there was the ring had came off. I did not know that you can actually glue those things back on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and probably just go ahead and replace it just to be on the safe side, and go ahead and order the both exhaust manifolds, and the third catalytic converter that's in the back. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that up, as there's really no sense of putting that back on. I'll probably either cut it out or straight pipe it. Cut it out when I'm saying cutting out means actually to get a long chisel with air hammer and beat the cone out, and then wet it back on. That's what I mean about that. Alright, anyways, so if y'all have a Mazda Tribute 3.0, and it's starting to have overheating issues constantly, even though you changed everything, from water pump, thermostat, even a temp sensor, and brand new radiator and stuff, and it's still constantly doing that, check your catalytic converters. I went ahead and also did a tune-up on this one as well. So the other one looked kind of fouled out, but I'm not to sure if that caused it. Honestly, these are the original catalytic converters on this vehicle. I have never replaced them, so this would be the first time, to replace them. So after this, I will do another update video and see how it runs. But yeah, this is the major headache I've had for a couple months. Is well, you understand, when you're a family man, you're having to do other things that your wife tells you that we need to get this done, and it's just one of those things.